Hello everyone, so it's been a couple of weeks since I made my video giving my overview of my old S2000 and my new FD2 Type R. So a bit of an update on that. The S2000 sold, so that's now gone. So now the FD2 is getting all my attention, and on that note I have a new mod to put onto the FD2. So let me open this and I'll show you what it is. By the way, this is the first time I've seen this item myself, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, so this is my FD2 stock steering wheel, which has been redone by Royal Steerin Wheels. So we have here perforated leather sides, Alcantara top and bottom, and then the bottom has also been flattened off. And then the red stripe at the top. Not bad, eh? So, let's go put it in. Okay, so we just changed location. I've just gone to my parents because that's where I keep all my tools. So I'm going to take off my current wheel and I'll quickly give you a little look over what I've currently got in here. So I'm going from a personal steering wheel back to the OEM one. I think now it's been redone, I think I just prefer it. So we'll show you this one and then we'll get this one taken out and the OEM one put back in. Okay, so before we begin this reinstation, obviously you need to disconnect the battery first, so we'll do that and then we'll get started in here. Obviously to make sure this wheel is straight as well before you start doing this. Okay, personal wheel removed. And horn removed as well. So next, now you need to take off the boss. Actually what I'm going to do is put a couple of bolts back in here to hold it still so I can actually take the boss off. Should have thought about that first really, shouldn't I? Right then, let me get a socket on there. Okay, and now we fit the new one. Okay, so here comes the bit I was a bit concerned by, which is reinstalling the original airbag. Okay, so after a bit of fiddling I have managed to get that back in again. Airbag screws are a bit annoying on both sides, did manage to get it there. Right, I'm going to plug the battery back in and then stand back and then put the ignition in just to make sure the airbag doesn't blow up. So fingers crossed. Okay, so the battery is reconnected now, so I'm just going to put the key in, turn this round, make sure the airbag doesn't blow up, and then I'll honk the horn to make sure that works. That's a good sign. Okay, so that's a success. I'll give you some cinematic shots now of the new wheel in the car.
Okay, so first drive with the OEM steering wheel back in, that's really trimmed. I actually never drove this car when it had the standard wheel in it originally. When I bought the car, I had that personal steering wheel, which was a 330mm. So this immediately feels bigger.
That's what she said.
In diameter. I know for a fact, obviously, this is a thicker steering wheel than the stock one, because that was actually one of the trim options I put on there, was to make it slightly thicker, especially around the sort of thumb grips. So it feels much bigger, and what I'm noticing is, I'm guessing because of the slightly more leverage, it feels the steering's a little bit lighter, only marginally. Obviously, it's not that much bigger, but that feels good. It feels similar position to the personal, so obviously the boss on that one would have pushed that one out a little bit slightly further, I guess, or maybe about the same, about the same. But no, it feels good. Really like that Alcantara. I think it really finishes off well, and I just have a bit more comfort knowing that I've got the original airbag back in the car, because obviously with the personal one it didn't have that. Yeah, no, this feels really good. Also, there's not really much to say about it at this point. This was going to be a very short video, but I thought I'd just give you sort of an insight to obviously having the wheel change back over to the OEM one. Yeah, I can't really think what else next I want to do to this car. One funny thing that has come away from doing this is there were two very large power cables connected to the battery. I've decided to let someone come through a one-way system here. Sorry, what I was saying, there was two huge power cables connected to the battery, which I thought were for a sub, which no longer exists in the boot. So I left them disconnected. Now I've come back in and tried to play my music, and I got no sound for the speakers. So it actually turns out that those cables were for the speakers. So I'm actually going to have to reconnect them. I'm going to be doing a service on this car this weekend. I think it's been about a year now since it was last done. I spoke to the last owner, so I will probably do a video of me doing that. I know there's plenty of videos of cars being serviced on YouTube, but why the hell not? I'll do that. So yeah, I'll do that on Friday. Apart from that, I might do a couple of little mods to the outside, and if they do materialise, of course I'll grab the camera and we'll do that. So yeah, nice short video here. Just now got the original steering wheel back in. Really do like the fact it's sort of back to OEM plus, I guess. Yeah, it's really cool. So catch you in the next video.